Folks, today we're talking about the Comp-Tac Minotaur holster. This holster is set up with the body, the exterior body, the Kydex part for an M&P Shield. The Minotaur is designed as an inside the waistband holster. Its back is leather, meaning it's very soft against the body. However, because it has the exterior Kydex part, what that allows you to do is retain the shape of the gun. So when you're holstering or when you're presenting from the holster, what you have is you basically have a rigid body that's not collapsing because it's inside your waistband. A couple of great features about the Minotaur. The first one that I really like is the fact that I could swap out the exterior body, which means I can carry pretty much any gun I own with the same backing and in the same position. So once you learn through practice where it physically is in terms of its placement inside the waistband, what you find is you can simply swap out bodies, exterior bodies, allowing you to carry different guns. This one's set up for the M&P Shield, and the M&P Shield is a very low profile 9mm single stack pistol. So when you combine this low profile single stack pistol in this type of holster, you have something that is very comfortable, very concealable, and still easy to present in the event that you needed to. One thing you'll also note about the Minotaur is that the clips here can be adjusted so you can move your holster up or down inside the waistband. So it's simply a matter of unscrewing these, sliding the position of these either up or down, again, which is going to change how deep or how much higher above the belt line it's going to carry. So that allows you to change how it feels, or maybe if you're having an issue getting to the gun, or maybe you want the gun farther down, that allows that flexibility. I've been wearing this quite a bit over the last few days, and it's really a fantastically comfortable holster. So the next thing we're going to do is actually show you a couple of different perspectives of me wearing the gun and presenting it through the Minotaur holster. Again, Minotaur MTAC holster by Comp-Tac. I own several Comp-Tac holsters, and I really think they're an excellent product. This one, in my opinion, adds tremendous amount of flexibility, so something to consider if you're looking for a holster, and if you're like me that carries different types of handguns depending on clothing situation and the weather and the temperature and stuff. Having this exterior body that you can swap out is a huge benefit, in my opinion. Let's take some different looks at the holster now. Okay, so continuing on with our discussion of the Comp-Tac Minotaur MTAC. Again, we've got that shield, the M&P Shield body. What you can see is that it's very flat against my body. The leather backing makes it extremely comfortable. I mean, I've been wearing this, and it is just like the most comfortable inside the waistband holster I've ever felt. It's also really easy to present the gun, which is obviously why we're carrying a holster and a firearm with us. You know, we want to be able to present it if, God forbid, we had to. So the only time I'm doing that is if I'm practicing at the range or if I'm in fear for my life or the life of my family. Other than that, the gun is in the holster. So I'm able to really get back, get at the gun, get it out, present it, right? Do what I have to do. And then what's nice is, unlike soft-sided holsters or other kinds of inside the waistband holsters that fully collapse, the Minotaur actually retains its shape. So you're just simply going back in a kind of reverse of the way it came out. So as I come up, press out, come back, and again, watching the muzzle of my gun, I'm bringing it back in, and then that's it. That's how easy it is.
Now when I put a cover garment on, and this is why I think this is the big selling feature, one of several big selling features of the gun, is it's really difficult to see that I've got anything on. I'm pulling this tight against my body, and maybe for those of you police officers and other people in law enforcement, you might pick up that print, but your average person walking down the street is not going to say, I see a gun printing against there, because it's so flat against my body. Now, partially that's because it's the M&P Shield, which is a very flat, low-profile gun. However, I have a buddy of mine who has one of these for his Glock 30, which is a lot fatter. Same type of deal, really conceals nicely. So I can bend, and you're not seeing it. From a presentation standpoint, up, press out, right? Come back, assess. And for me, I'm going to go ahead and look, because I don't need to be in a hurry to put the gun away. If I had to draw it, something bad has happened. I want to slowly put that away, make sure I'm not flagging my body, or I'm not getting it wrapped up in any garment maybe that came out as I presented my gun. So, flexibility of the gun, very comfortable, right? That backing shapes to your body so you don't have that rigid feel right against your body. It's very easy to present, it's quick. You know, for an inside the waistband holster, it's pretty quick. You can get it out there and do what you need to do. That's a big advantage to me. It's a great, in terms of its concealment and how far down it goes. I can make further adjustments as well with those hooks to push it farther up or farther down, depending on what I want to do. So again, that's a big incentive for me in terms of its flexibility. And then, as we talked about, also being able to change out the bodies. So what we're going to do now in this next segment is actually do some presentations, live fired, but presentations from holster, and give you an idea of what that looks like. We will move our cameras around, so hopefully you'll be able to get some from the side as we present the gun, and also from right out in front. So again, you know, we're just coming back up, press out, and then we'll go back and we'll put it away. And again, I'm just looking back. I don't have to do that, but I believe it's safer. So let's get out to the range. Use the Comp-Tac Minotaur. Should be a lot of fun. Okay, folks, we're continuing our discussion on the Comp-Tac Minotaur holster. In this case, the exterior body is for an M&P Shield in 9mm. And we've talked about it. Now we're going to show you some presentations and live fire from the holster with a timer, which I think will give you some perspective of how quickly we can present the gun from a deep concealment position. One thing I would say is, although I've been doing dry fire, I am used to a holster that's right at 3 o'clock, so I'm a little slower reaching back. The reason I say that is if you get this holster and you simply practice with it quite a bit, I've seen other folks who can go really fast. So we're going to load it up and give you a perspective. Let's get going. .67. Now again, I'm not going super fast. I'm about 1.5 from my belt holster without concealment, but I've got a cover garment on, and I'm still hunting a little bit, but you can see that's a pretty decent time to present the gun. Let's do it again. .26, so a little bit faster. .88. 1.88 from an inside the waistband holster is pretty, from my standpoint, that's pretty good, especially since I have not practiced with this a lot. Let's do a few more. .87. 1.74. 1.94. So, I think what you're seeing, I fired, what, 6-7 rounds now? The gun is capable, with this holster, of being presented quickly and effectively to get hits on target. Really impressed with the Minotaur. Well, folks, that's it. That's the Comp-Tac Minotaur holster with the M&P Shield outer body, leather back, adjustable clips here to allow you to change the depth of the holster within your body, inside the waistband. So I strongly suggest you take a look at Comp-Tac.com. I own several of their holsters. I really think a lot of them. I'm going to be doing a series of reviews on different holsters over the next several weeks. So keep coming back. Subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. Keep checking out this channel, and we'll check out the Minotaur and several others. The next one we're going to do in terms of a review will be on the 2 o'clock holster, which is an appendix carry, and we've got that holster, so we'll do a review on that, post that in the next couple of days. And then following weeks we'll post some more, again, on the Comp-Tac series of holsters. Think they're excellent. If you're interested, check out Comp-Tac.com or Google Comp-Tac Victory Gear, COMP-TAC.com. And I think you'll find what I found, that the holster is really, really well made. And again, this exterior body allowing you to swap out that body for different guns, I think provides a lot of value to you. And it's an fairly affordable way to have multiple holsters with the same backing, running it in the same place that you normally run your holster from, so you get a consistency in the presentation. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, stay safe.